Let's take a live look outside right now at Everett. It's a beautiful day across western Washington. We've seen plenty of sunshine. We also saw some warmer temperatures. Question is, Adam, how hot is it going to get?
I think it's going to be really close to where we were today, maybe just a tick or two above where some of our numbers were this afternoon. But the extreme heat stays across the eastern side of the state, where you see a lot more of those orange colors there to the extreme northern parts of Oregon. And then you can see a lot of those oranges and pinks showing up across, California, and those pinks indicating red flag warnings, meaning it's going to be really dangerous to burn anything out into those parts. You can see that extends all the way down into Texas as well, where they are dealing with temperatures in the century range. 114 right now in Phoenix, 110 in Vegas. You can see it goes through the valley of California out along the coast, and conditions not actually that bad at all. More the mid to upper 60s there for San Francisco and Los Angeles. And then we go up here to Portland, 94. And up here around Seattle, we're at 83 degrees. Portland, believe it or not, the warm spot right now out on the west coast. Plenty of sunshine. A big area of high pressure has limited any sort of cloud development here throughout the day. We've seen a lot of clear skies even during the earlier half of the day, meaning that marine layer held at bay. Schoolnet side here in Wishkah showing some of those clear skies there. The same in Everett. And the same can be said also across the Olympic Mountains right now, looking at Hurricane Ridge, as we have some people out here enjoying the sights and the scenes. Out closer to the coast, La Push right now, you can see skies nice and blue, and the water and the waves not too crashy right now, or at least not too choppy, let's call it that. And we do expect that to remain the case as we go into the night. But out along the coast, we are going to see a little more of that influence from the marine layer come in as we get a little more of that westerly flow to come back into place. 83 right now in Seattle. We got a wind around 12 miles per hour. Plenty of sunshine if you're heading out here later this afternoon or into the evening. Check out the differences in temperatures right now to where we were yesterday at this point, up by 10 to 15 degrees, a little higher in Shelton, currently sitting at 16 degrees higher than at this point, which puts us at 89 degrees. 86 in Olympia, upper 70s in Everett, and 71 in Oak Harbor. So you can see there is a range in temperatures going from more of those lower 70s to the upper 80s, but still out along the coast or really anywhere right along the water. That's where we're seeing a little more of that reprieve from some of the heat that we're dealing with here closer to Puget Sound. Things are quiet though. High pressure definitely keeping things at bay when it comes to that cloud and rain development. We have this circulating area of high or low pressure that is in the Gulf of Alaska that is helping to drape this cold front closer and closer slowly as we head on into the day tomorrow. That's where we're going to see a little more of that influence out along the coast with some cooler temperatures and a little more of that cloud coverage. But as we go into more of tomorrow night and then into Wednesday, we'll start to see this move overhead for parts of western Washington, and this area of high pressure that's been responsible for all the heat, that'll start to move its way back off towards the east. Looking at clouds and future radar tonight, we'll have a few clouds around, not really many, but out closer to the coast you can definitely see there will be just a few more by early tomorrow morning, 4 to 5 to 6 o'clock. Then those will start to burn off, but we'd still expect to see more of that flow off of the west, off of the Pacific Ocean. And then you can see closer to Puget Sound, things just sunny, quiet, and dry. Then we go into tomorrow night and into Wednesday, we start to see a few more of those clouds coming through with that very weak front that really won't produce any sort of rainfall, but it is going to be beneficial as far as the temperatures cooling back down. So going from more of those mid 80s to the mid 70s as we head into Wednesday. Sunny and relatively comfortable on Thursday at 78, back in the 80s for a short time on Friday before we cool down with additional clouds coming in for the weekend and to start off next work week.